When I heard that British MP Zarah Sultana questions whether President Zelensky represents the working class, I felt disgusted.
Putin is a dictator, a gangster, and there are war crimes that have been committed, but Zelensky isn't a friend of the working class either.
I'm shocked when Zarah talks about this war as if it's a conflict where working class on both sides, led by cruel and corrupt leaders, die for their ideas. By making such statements, Zarah denies Ukrainians their agency and turns this war into some kind of a cruel joke, ignoring that actually this is Putin's imperial war against Ukraine. And unfortunately, this is the same story Moscow tells, that this war is about elites and not people. That's Russian propaganda, and it coming from the British MP only helps the aggressor. I can explain why she's wrong. Ukrainians are fighting for their very existence, for their right to live free from the Russian oppression. You can already see what happens on the Ukrainian land Putin managed to occupy. Working class Ukrainians being executed, killed, raped and tortured, while Zarah has a privilege to go on podcasts and question this war. It's a huge mistake and sheer foolishness to look at Putin through any lens than imperialism, simply because he's supposedly fighting a war against NATO. Unfortunately, far too many Western left-wing activists fall into this trap, simply because they don't see tanks outside of the windows. And it's important to remember that this privilege they inherited from those great people who refused to compromise with evil.